Can we talk about this?
Public school curriculum infused with Bible lessons will be allowed and rewarded.
8-7, the motion passes.
The Texas Board of Education narrowly approved new state-authorized curriculum for 2.3 million public school students from kindergarten through 5th grade starting next year. Material being taught includes the Golden Rule, using lessons from the Bible and referring to the Bible as a series of ancient texts.
The way that they're taught in a setting that children can study the Bible as a piece of literature, which it has.
Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Trista, and typically on my channel, what I love to do is give a biblical perspective over society's lies, and that is what I aim to do in different ways. If this is something that you love to see and learn about, definitely subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, comment below, let me know your thoughts on different topics that you would love for me to talk about. And let's get started. So before all this started, they were teaching about transgender ideas, and being a Christian, I am 1000% against those type of ideas being taught to children in public schools. Now they are going from one extreme to the next in teaching the Bible, or at least having an option to teach the Bible as a curriculum. Now we live in a country where people that come from other countries can come in and freely worship whoever they want to worship. Now, I feel that should be reflected in our public schools education. They should not only just teach a biblical curriculum, but actually teach different types of religions that are actually being worship here in our country. And so as a Christian, I do have an issue with that, only because it's going from one extreme to the next. Now, I feel that children should have a all-around, education in how we are being taught, especially living in a country where there's different types of religions here that a lot of different people worship. And we should be able to have our children critically think on, okay, how does a Muslim, worship? How does a Hindu worship? And not just how Christianity, the Bible, is being taught in schools. Now, again, being a Christian, I am all about, the schools teaching that, as an option. But again, we need to actually reflect what our country is about, which is being able to freely worship who we want to believe, right? And so I have been seeing a lot of left-leaning commentators that say that this is indoctrination, where in fact, saying that this is a type of indoctrination is being a little bit too dramatic, okay? First of all, the schools have an option to teach these type the biblical curriculum, okay? And let's just say, because if the school decides to teach this biblical curriculum, they get extra money, okay? So let's just say the schools, like the public schools in Texas, they are deciding to actually teach biblical curriculum. To call it indoctrination, by definition, is being kind of dramatic, because in the definition of indoctrinate is to often repeat an idea or belief to someone until they accept it without criticism or question. So that's not what's happening in the Texas schools. In the Texas schools, they just laid it out and said, okay, these are the different type of things that are being taught from the Bible as a curriculum, and the schools have an option to have that type of curriculum. Now, in my opinion, like I said, just having the Bible as just a curriculum, I believe that they should have different types of religion being taught, and have the students critically think about the different type of religions that are here in our country, because that's literally the whole premise of the United States. The United States as a whole, we wanted to freely come away from the British going on there and freely be able to worship whoever we wanted to worship. And so that is the whole premise of our country. And a lot of people say that it was founded on Christian principles. Well, that's not true, because of the fact that, like I said, our country is free to worship whoever we want to worship. And so if it's Christianity, great. If it's Muslim, if it's Hindu, you are free in the United States to worship whoever you want to worship. Christianity talks about Jesus Christ being the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through Jesus Christ. And that is just my argument when it comes to that. And so in addition to the public schools coming from being able to teach, transgender ideas and then swinging from one side to the next of only teaching the Bible curriculum, you're not doing the child a service in being able to teach those things. And so the reason why I say that is because in Matthew 22 verses 37, it says, Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And being able to use your mind to critically think and understand how that there are different religions, such as, there's Muslims, there are Hindus, in addition to Christianity, there's also Catholics as well. And so learning about different religions, as I said, there's Roman Catholic, being able to critically think about all those different types of things because of the fact that it reflects our country as a whole. We are free to worship who we want to worship, but Christians are called to follow the principles of Jesus Christ. If you agree with that, let me know in the comments below. I talked about that, just very simple and just almost to the point, but we can get more in depth in the comments below. Let me know. Let's talk about it. My next video is going to be, I believe your time is Wednesday, mine is Thursday, and I'm going to talk about the new movie or the new trailer that just came out, that Netflix just came out with, called Mary. And I have some thoughts about that as well, and we're going to talk about it in my next video. So stay tuned. Definitely comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune into my next video. God bless.